Middleton against George. Out to Ibaka. The three. Miami grabs the miss. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Poke loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Over Hill. And it's Miami with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Will it go? And it's Miami with the rebound. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. Offensive rebound. O'Neal kicks to George. Trying to get open is Shaq. And there's Paul George on the assist by Shaq. Shaq's got 5 assists tonight. And for Milwaukee, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Hill inside. He's covered by Westbrook. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend 1s or 2s, one of those players who could fit in on any team in the league.
James. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 5 assists in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Lopez with the steal. It's blocked by Shaq. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Bembry, defended by Shaq. Shaq with some nice D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
1:22 left in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lopez kicks to Bembry. Lopez with the ball. George picks him up in transition. Here comes Miami. Pulls up. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Giannis high post. Working on James. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Second free throw, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Changing ends. Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else, and he runs hard all the time.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Poked away, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And this is what makes Westbrook so unique. His ability to just take over possessions at a second's notice.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Giannis with it. George picks him up. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
James looking around. Right side, Kobe. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's right.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defense. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Connaughton and Middleton are your wingmen. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And another fast break chance here for the Heat. Here we go. Basket good. James has got 13 points.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Good.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Shoots a fader. Doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And here's Bryant for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my goodness, his 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives.
And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Shot clock at 5. Bryant passes to Westbrook. Over Holiday. And it's Westbrook missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Giannis passes to Portis. Yes, that goes in. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. I mean, just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Bucks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. And finished off by Westbrook.
And explosive at the 1. Westbrook plays with tremendous force, rocking the rim there.
From 13, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Westbrook kicks to George. And it's rebounded by Jrue Holiday. Middleton outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And 12 points for Chris Middleton.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Westbrook dishes to George. Westbrook passes to George. Takes it inside, and George with the stuff.
Not surprised. at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Westbrook against Holiday. Trains it from 9 feet away. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Good on the bucket. And that's 19 points for LeBron. On offense here, the Bucks. Giannis high post. Working on James. Antetokounmpo, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside for George. Back to LeBron. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Holiday has it in the corner. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
Westbrook against Holiday. Here's Kobe.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The Bucks shooting for the game at 42%. Down low. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's James. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. LeBron's got 21 in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Miami?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo into the lane, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
From deep. They grab their own miss. No one near James as he lets it go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. Over Holiday. The Heat rebound. Stolen by Middleton. Now Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Holiday goes in. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 15 rebounds.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Bucks shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Holiday against Westbrook. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 15 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Top of the key. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. LeBron against Giannis. Outside Bryant, over Allen. Rebound, Milwaukee. Inside, here's Middleton, and it's sent back by George. Pass to James. There's the pass to O'Neal. The 15-footer, and he gets it to go. He's got 8.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Back to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Holiday against Westbrook. Passes it to Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
I love
love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Allen with it. He's picked up by LeBron. In transition, here comes Miami. Bryant's running. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Ball's knocked loose. LeBron passes to Westbrook. And George with this stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Allen's shot is off. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bryant trying to free himself up, and James gets it to go on the assist by O'Neal. Shaq's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
LeBron outside, goes back up, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
Giannis high post, working on James.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
The aggressive mindset, LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for LeBron. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so it's the Miami Heat, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. LeBron James is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Westbrook in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. 11 steals remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
You know, George Hill is an explosive athlete. He can definitely finish above the rim.
George, that's a 2-pointer, and there's another one for the Heat.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
and he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Over to the left wing. Nwora, good. The assist goes to Hill. Nwora's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The shot's good from Bryant.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Hill against Westbrook. Pass to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Hill against Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 10 points in just the second half.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Ibaka dishes to Hill. Back to Ibaka for the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ibaka's got 5 points in the quarter.
Exactly what you want from that play. Get it to Serge where he can simply rise and fire.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Ibaka, no luck.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
LeBron kicks to Bryant. You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his last foul. He'll sit the rest of this one out. Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton. Hill with it. And another steal for him.
He's sowing his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken. And the stop and play, guys, giving the home crowd a chance to just cheer on his incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
He's as disruptive as you can be on the defensive end. His anticipation and effort tonight is off the charts.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
Constant energy. Westbrook's effort on D leads to a hoop. You're not going to outwork this guy.
Here's Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
O'Neal kicks to Westbrook. On the wing, James. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections. It can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Hill against Westbrook. Hill passes to Ibaka. Here's Nwora. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And here's Hill for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Kobe. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, But if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
That's tipped, nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
First free throw is good.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Westbrook with the steal. A three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Westbrook's got 15 points here in the second half.
The quick thinking of Westbrook, sensing separation and electing to go right up with it.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
So here's Westbrook. A three off the inbound, and the Heat, another three.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. Carter, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Westbrook fires away from outside. Out to Kobe. Carter against Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Back to Kobe. From deep three-point range. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Kobe's got 46 points. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. Here is Ibaka. Matthews finds Carter. Back to Matthews. Pass to Bembry. Here's Nwora. Kobe with the steal.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising, but he is just so good. Carter looking around. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Another possession. Another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Bembry. Poked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Over Carter. And there's another one for the Heat.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue.
Passes it to Ibaka. Trying to end the drought. It's blocked by Shaq. To the inside. Westbrook. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Westbrook's got 48. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Carter dishes to Ibaka. Westbrook with the block. Kobe kicks to George. And, yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the Yanks.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. Matthews finds Carter.
Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
The Bucks making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Here's Ibaka, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball, and Bryant slams it in.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Carter, the pass to Matthews. Back to Carter. Driving in to halt the run. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Carter. Matthews has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Westbrook up top, defended by Carter. Westbrook kicks to Bryant. Fires the 3. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Hill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
And Hill very steady at the free throw line. Not the guy you want to give any cheap fouls against.
And, Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
When you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Carter hits them both. And Miami shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. And there it is for them.
And the level of focus Westbrook has. Excellent at taking on the challenge and willing his way through the contact.
Carter, the pass to Ibaka. Ball's knocked loose. The dish to Matthews. 5 to shoot. Aston Morrow takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Bryant's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Russell Westbrook.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Hill. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. From deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Hill, no good. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pulls it up. Hits it again. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Now here's Kobe. Over Carter. Off the mark. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
Page of newspapers with the greatest innovators. We so fly, aerodynamic originators. Airborne with maneuvers, you was missing fun times. We return like the sun shines when the sun rise.
I crack the defense when the beat hits. It's the return of the sweet kicks. The rim eats bricks. You out your mind if you ain't tuned in. My grind is zoomed in. Came through the metro booming. Know that he gon' flush it, so you better move it. Your roster healed up. The mind is built up. Hated or love it, I'm too rugged. I guess I'm a walking bucket. Made it happen in the bubble rebuttal. But now we lampy going home to where the fans be. The finals with my plan C. It's the return. What you've been missing. Season begins.
Oh. It's a gnat in here. Get out of here, Nat. You got something to tell me, Nat? Got something you want to tell me, Nat? Cuff my... Place myself on house arrest. Locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up. Doing about 50, 11 sex. Ignoring your texts like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow. Maybe because I'm mellow. And I got so much style. It's probably because I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took a L from Mrs. Winters. But I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage. But the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. dressing like that Thursday in November. Know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories. We rockin' the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket. Still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing. Soul in a soup. So many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth. These burning the wick at both ends. Fade to black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be eating.
So make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know what I know, but you heard what you heard, so you poked your head in, got suspicion confirmed. Been on my feet for miles, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get a turn. Yeah, fame is less words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you fresh like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen? Use the answer to relax.
For the light. Lately I've been cut the cord.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. Chase Tower, the tallest building in the state of Indiana. We get you set for action here in Indianapolis. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, we've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. All right, Brent, early on in the year, what are you looking to see from the teams that you consider to be contenders?
Well, look at teams who are playing lesser opponents to just try and put games away as early as possible. A win in November and December means just as much as the ones that happen after the All-Star break. So the importance on that first 20-game run for a veteran team can make all the difference.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Russell Westbrook out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Paul George. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. And for Indiana, they've got Halliburton. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Miles Turner out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Smith in at the power forward position.
Yeah, Paul George, no problem pulling up well behind the three-point line to knock him down.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Now here's Turner. Halliburton outside. Westbrook gets a hand on it. And Bryant, here we go.
Pacers foul, Jalen Smith. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Halliburton against Westbrook. Outside Warren. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
You know T.J. Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
And slam dunk by James.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Turner passes to Smith. The floater.
Like the way LeBron uses his body sometimes on the defensive end. Is not afraid to get a little bit physical, especially after all that bumping he takes on the offensive end.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Warren after the basket by Miami. Driving in.
Stay out of the way!
Wow! And he jams it home with authority.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room. And he's going to want to score.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Westbrook. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Pass to George. And here's James, guarded by Brogdon. Clock at 4. For 3, Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by James. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
At 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often with a nice dunk. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Brogdon, the pass to Turner. Bryant against Brogdon. With the drive. James with the block.
LeBron using his big mitts there. Comes in handy on defense. Getting up there to spike that one away.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Pacers call time here. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponents.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
5 to shoot. Brogdon from outside. Another miss by Brogdon. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And finished off by Westbrook.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Heat. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Brogdon against Bryant. Outside Brogdon. From 11 feet away. The Pacers again can't hit.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Warren, coming off a 16-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Clock is at 3. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. It's Bryant with a drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Miami. Over James. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Bryant, down low. Pass to James. George for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. And here are the Pacers now, down by 15. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Oh, George with a steal. Up ahead. And jams it home. Westbrook.
That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Heat on D. Here's Turner. A shot to stop the run. And it's Miami with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
It's James on the wing. Going inside, and from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Halliburton, out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's James. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
So it's the Pacers now. The Heat making their last shot. Brogdon from outside. O'Neal pulls it in.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
For 3, James. And the Heat, another 3.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Pass to Brogdon. Trying to get back on track. And it's Miami with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Sinks it from distance. Bryant's got 7.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Pacers with possession here. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
George passes to Westbrook. Here he goes. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Rubio after the basket by Miami. From 13, and that one hits the back iron.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough. Keep going to him. See if he can find it.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Fields checked in for Brogdon. Now here's Rubio. Really had troubles in the loss to Washington. He just couldn't find his rhythm.
Wow. The athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Westbrook against Rubio. It's Warren on the wing. Will it go? And it's Miami with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. And there's James from the arc. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Indiana on offense. Rubio passes to Warren. To the inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Bryant in the high post. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And he gets it to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now, here is James. 14 points for him.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Rubio. Pass to Warren. That's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Fast break Miami. For 3, George. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Rubio. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Hield. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Turner finds Hield to end the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on LeBron James.
Buddy Hield was an all-rookie first-team performer on the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend. His game continues to evolve. So dangerous from the perimeter.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Warren. Now here's Hield. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now George. Here's O'Neal. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Heat making their last shot. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Pacers, T.J. McConnell.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. James passes to Bryant. The 3 is up. The rebound by Turner. Pass to McConnell. From deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami Heat. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you short. And the 6'1 guard, undrafted out of Arizona, but T.J. McConnell, a high-energy defensive disruptor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness where they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
Grant is always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. I mean, his father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah. Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Picked his pocket.
Heat foul. Shaquille O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Duarte. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
To the paint. Here's Smith. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's James.
Oh, over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. McConnell passes to Smith. Now here's Turner. Tight defense on him. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Indiana shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Now here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Hield against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Duarte. To halt the run. And he drops that one in.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Heat have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Here's Bryant. He takes it in. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. McConnell outside. Pass to Duarte. Inside. Here's Smith. It's blocked. Westbrook drives. And finished off by Westbrook.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That shot wide open. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Smith. Fades away. And too long on the shot.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. That one's off. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Smith passes to McConnell. Here's Hield. Indiana again missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. George outside. Driving to the basket, and the jam by George.
Paul George is aggressive. Look at his eyes right now, focused on scoring, and he sees the open path and gets right there.
And the Pacers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Smith. Hield against Bryant. Hield passes to Smith. Back to Hield. Clock at 6. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Back to Turner. Pass to Hield. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Pulls up for three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 7 assists in the game. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Hield. Ooh, poked away. Here come the Heat again in transition. And finished off by Westbrook.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
And the Pacers with possession here. McConnell outside. And here's Hield. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. George has got 18 points.
They've got a high-octane attack going now. That's 9 straight points on the break.
McConnell against Westbrook. Hield from outside. The Pacers again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Bryant's got 27.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just a little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
George outside from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Rubio against Westbrook. Pass to Warren. Here's Turner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 6th personal
And that one falls for Turner.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
5th team foul.
Westbrook against Rubio. Pass to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over George.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Indiana on offense. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Up the floor. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Bryant. And they'll get another chance. George passes to Bryant. George outside. 6 to shoot. Westbrook outside. Second chance shot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. George has got 23 points.
And Paul George in the mid-range area, just dominating that possession.
Here's Duarte, covered by Bryant. Here's Duarte. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. For three, George. Back to James. Westbrook outside. Rubio with a steal.
Heat foul. Russell Westbrook. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
2 minutes remaining.
Westbrook against Rubio.
2 minutes.
Now here's George. He's covered closely. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Well, Indiana shooting just around 26% for the game. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad fouls. That's not who you want to send to the line.
You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father, Mitchell, is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
At the line.
The first free throw is good.
Ricky Rubio. 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
1:19 left to play in the second quarter. Rubio passes to Brogdon. The Pacers again can't hit. And Miami has possession. It's James.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Driving inside. Pass to Duarte from outside the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. James with the ball. Warren covering. Warren against James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
So many years, and the body still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
Indiana has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Duarte. Pass to Warren. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
LeBron James. That's his second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Indiana.
And so Turner nails them both. 15 seconds left in the second. James with the ball. 30 points in the game. It's good if it goes. It's good! It's good at the buzzer. Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Miami, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got LeBron James, Russell Westbrook out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Paul George, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Kicks it out to Bryant. For 3, Westbrook. Pass to George. Back to James. Shoots over Turner. Kicks it out to Bryant. Westbrook with it. Defended by Halliburton. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 27 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Westbrook. First team foul.
And the Pacers with possession here. Warren finds Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turner. For 3, Warren. James with the rebound. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And George launches it from deep. The Heat rebound. Here's Westbrook, and he drives in. James passes to Westbrook. Now here's George, guarded by Brogdon. Now here is James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 23% so far. Halliburton, the pass to Brogdon. Pass to Turner. Westbrook comes with a double. Fires from deep. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. George's shot is good.
George. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Halliburton against Westbrook. Back to Warren. 4-3.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Bryant. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Offensive rebound. There's the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Yeah, great court awareness. Westbrook sizing up the D and doing a good job of locating the open man.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Warren. To the paint. Turner passes to Halliburton. Clock at 6. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Third team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Turner.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
A nice shot by Smith.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
George outside. Back to Westbrook. Into the lane and finished off by Westbrook.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Haliburton outside. Pass to Warren. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's George. And George with the jam.
You can depend on Paul George to shoulder some of this offensive load. There are times where this team can turn over the reins to him, and he capitalizes that time.
Smith against George. Here's Warren. Rejected by James. They retain possession. Miami has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Haliburton against George. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Drills it from deep.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 34.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's Haliburton. Rejected by Westbrook.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
3.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And here they go. And slam dunk by James.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Haliburton outside. High arcing shot. Ooh, nice D from George.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Hield checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Haliburton.
T.J. McConnell.
Here's Hield. Pass to Warren. Shoots over George and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
McConnell against Westbrook. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Warren. Pass to Brogdon. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Miami has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And George launches it from deep. Kept alive. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
For 3.
George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And here we go, the Heat fast break.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And there's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Well, Westbrook's so ferocious going to the rim. You have to defend against that first and foremost. But when you do, what about the pull-up? You got nothing.
McConnell with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And that one drops. Warren's got 6 points.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Westbrook against McConnell. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 37.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
Hield passes to Warren. Some solid defense from James.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, a two-handed power slam. And that's a double-double for him now.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
They've been having major problems offensively. He swipes the ball away again.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Oh, wow. What a play.
Well, point forward, point guard, point center. I don't care really where he is. LeBron James just ahead of the curve.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Poke loose. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. It's stolen by James. Pass to O'Neal. Back to James.
Hey, Russell.
George, left side. On the take. And the jam by George.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Smith, left side. Hield passes to McConnell. To the middle to stop the run. George with the block.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Minutes remaining.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball.
Rubio's checked in for McConnell.
Ricky Rubio.
A minute 58 left in the third. It's stolen by James. Here's George. Takes it inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
George hits them both. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter here.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
At the line for Indiana.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Bryant. He's got 44. George outside. Drives to the hoop. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. George has got 14 points here in the second half. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside and nabbing another steal.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in the game.
He is so fast. He gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and the steal numbers are unreal. And it's the Pacers with the ball. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hield. And here's Smith. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. James is... George, a deep 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 45 points.
No hesitation on the break. That's been an advantage for them.
Rubio passes to Warren. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Duarte. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. It's James on the wing. He's covered by Warren. James attacking. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 41.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Hield. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Warren, guarded closely. The baseline J is off the mark. Bryant outside. 2 on the clock. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Bryant. Bryant's got his 6th assist of the night. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you got to meet them early in defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on defense.
Preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Goga Bitadze is out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Duarte in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Shot clock at 2, and it's Westbrook off the drive. Here's Duarte, covered by Bryant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Indiana ball.
Here's Brissett, checked by James. Pass to Stevenson, 6 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Rubio against Westbrook. Another shot. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And he gets it back.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. They swipe it. Here's Stevenson. George defending. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Fast break, Miami. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside, Bitadze. Oh, Westbrook with a block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Well, LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
Westbrook against Rubio. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Stevenson's shot is good.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
James outside. And the Heat, another three.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Brissett. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Rubio. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Kicks it out to Westbrook. James, left side. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic...
Oh, yes, sir!
Wow!
Assist from
a monster drive there by Westbrook. So explosive. Contact phases him not in the slightest.
Indiana has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
Hey, watch Ricky, watch Ricky.
Rubio against Westbrook. Pass to Bitadze. It's tipped. Westbrook outside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Bitadze. Here's Duarte. Pass to Stevenson. They need this. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Bitadze can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. For 3, George. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Stevenson. George defending. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Fast break, Miami. And finished off by Westbrook.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Down low, Duarte. The shot misses, and the Heat going the other way now. For 3, James. He buries it from 3. James has got 49 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Stevenson. Three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. James attacking and slam dunk by James.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Westbrook against Rubio. Pass to Bitadze. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And at the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, no, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Here's the lob. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. McConnell outside. Pass to Brogdon. Looking to get back on track.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke.
James goes in. Off with the layup. Indiana's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. The Pacers again can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Inside. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
And here's Bryant outside. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Brissett. Brogdon against Bryant. Now McConnell. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Miami grabs the miss. James has got 15 rebounds here tonight. From deep three-point range. And again, Miami with a triple.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Brogdon against Bryant. Here's Brissett. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The player gets a feel for that floater. You can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Rebound by the Heat.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Well, I love how active Paul George is right now. He's sharing the ball, he's involving his teammates, and stepping into this nice, comfortable leadership role here tonight.
Here's Stevenson. George defending. And Brent, you were a dunk contest champion in 1996. So when you think of the all-time great dunkers, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I have to go with Vince Carter, probably during my time, the most explosive and exciting slam dunk artist in game that I've ever seen. But if you go through history, we know the likes of Dominique Wilkins and Dr. J. There's been many high flyers and many skywalkers, and we appreciate all of them.
George outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Westbrook's got 44.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brissett's checked in, and so McConnell nails them both. Now here's Westbrook. From downtown, pass to George. Driving in, another bucket. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Indiana's got just one of 6 threes to go in the fourth.
Miami foul.
It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
This is going to be one of those nights. Right now, Westbrook, relentless.
1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Patadze. McConnell with it. Out to the right wing. Wide open. The shot's good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
James passes to Westbrook. Bryant with it. He's marked by McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to O'Neal. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
The ball's knocked loose. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets a floater go. He got a piece of it. George outside. Here's O'Neal. George outside. Jacks up a 3. Offline. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
With them, they get them hot then. Stay low, finish the work, eager to drop ins. They just want to be around money, but they are not friends. Until you fall back from them, that's where the plot ends. I've been repping the apple since it was rotten. When you are golden, you can never be forgotten. They gotta ram it, you don't never let the... I can have you in the top 10. A lot of the nice, but they are not him. There's really nothing that you can do to stop him. Call him the God MC, just like Rock him. And he done took some L's, but yeah, he got wins.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego, let me check on battleship. I sink a float, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hole, shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, misadventures.